G'day comrades, it's Second, and it's time to drive over Hump Day with some sick light tank action. And today we're with Av3rion. Yes, yeah. Av3rion from the FE-S clan. Not quite sure what server that's on, but he is driving the EBR-75 FL10, which is the premium tier 8 French light tank. And we're here on Live Oaks, and he's just going to quite an easy scouting bush, looking to do some early damage. As you do. I mean, there's a lot of light tanks around, full permission to do this. You don't need to go gung-ho straight off the bat, especially on Live Oaks. There are a lot of mistakes that can be made. It's a very risky map. Risk reward, and you really can't see that reward coming, you know. So he puts one in, puts a second one in. He's firing a lot of HE to start this game off. As you can see, his loadout, he's actually got some heat shells, which I disagree with. I don't think heat shells are worth it in this tank. And he doesn't have a lot of HE shells, which I also don't agree with. But Av3rion would know better. He's got 2 marks of excellence on this tank, so he obviously really likes playing it. Now he's going to finish loading off this next HE shell into his magazine, and then he's going to switch back to the APCR. Now he's going to do the risk from reward we were just talking about. Puts a snapshot into the T52. Doesn't quite go in. Keeps driving, looking for some spotting damage. Doesn't quite get any. Gets 128. Batchat 12T snapshots him, gets him. Finishes off the T52. That's the power of the HE on enemy light tanks. And another good example. 284 damage on that Batchat 12T. So he decided, no, I don't want APCR. I want to go back to that HE. Because there are more light tanks to be had. Now he's hunting this Batchat 12T. He doesn't believe that he's left, and he hasn't. Puts one through him, and the second one is not. Apparently, he did get it, even though he didn't fire the second one. There must have been a fire, or there was a delayed ammo rack there. But regardless, moving on. He's continued on with his HE spam. Which I completely agree with. And now he's going to go after this 1375. Puts a big hit into him. And the second one misses. Going to continue with the HE. Driving around sporadically. Going to close the distance. There's the reload. Only 46. And then another hit for... It looks like he just hit him for 213. Was that second one? So overall, almost 300 damage. It's a little bit more spotting damage. There's a big 311 hit and a 242 to follow it up. Now he's completely out of HE. Luckily, there aren't very many light tanks going around now. He's going to come back in on this DA. Puts one into him and a second one to finish him off. So he's got 3 kills, he's done a great job, he's eradicated pretty much every light tank, in fact every light tank on the enemy team is now dead. And now it's time to find somewhere else to be annoying, as these things are well known for. Now whereabout, his base is in quite a bit of trouble. There's not much in the way of defense at his home. In fact, they're quite surrounded. So what he's going to do first off, he's going to look for the artillery. There's one. Puts one on the drive, 2 on the drive. It's very good firing. Usually you'd slow down, at least I would, just a little bit, just to get that accuracy up just a bit higher. He decides against it. He got spotted by the M44, which is unlucky. The Tiger P comes back because he knows he's around here. He's going to sit and try and see if this Tiger P gets lit. Instead of chasing the M44, because you never know, that Action X may have come back. He sees the Tiger P, so reverses 10 meters behind the bush, puts one into him, puts a second one into him. Now he's going to get delit. He knows where he is. So there's the M44. The M44 is going to light him. He auto aims, puts the second one in, that misses. Now he drives away from the M44 because the M44 is about to snapshot. Gets the reload into the canister. Now it's a heat shell. Now why is it a heat shell? Well, because he wants to... That was the Tiger P that shot the ground. He kills the Tiger P. And that's what the heat shells were for. Straight through the front of that Tiger P, no worries at all. Now this M44 should be an easy kill. There's no one else around to help. Didn't need to fire that on the remove. Doesn't matter. The second one finishes him off. And he continues on his way. Now, his entire allied team is bunkered down in the G1 position. There's only 3 of them, but they are all in that little nest. And they are all in a lot of trouble. So it's up to Av3rion to try and help them out. Get some flanking fire in. And he needs to do it quickly. So he's racing to a position where he can do that successfully and get away with it. But it's getting to the point where it's all or nothing right now. That Action X, nah, too far away. Also behind a lot of cover. This AT7 is going to take a long time to kill, but he gets a fire. Unfortunately, there's either an automatic fire extinguisher or a real quick-fingered fire extinguisher. And all resistance is gone at his base. Av3rion is now alone versus 5 tanks. Khmelevsky is now on the line. What can he do? What can he do? He stays at full speed, and I think what he's going to try and do is set off the cap. So he sets off the cap, lets them know that he is definitely over here. And he's going to come down the riverside, or the railway. Why he's going this way, I'm pretty sure it would be to get some sneaky shots onto the cap. He should be able to see the northern side of the cap, if there are any tanks there. The southern side is going to be a little bit more difficult. There's not much gun depression on this tank, and you really do need... Yeah, he's going to go the southern side. There's not a lot of gun depression on this tank, and the bushes here are really difficult to work. You need to be really clever about the way you approach these bushes in order to work them. So we'll see how Av3rion does that. Luckily there's a tree down. He can use this tree to his advantage. Get a little bit closer. He spots someone. And does he get spotted in return? No, he doesn't. Goes for the lower plate. Misses. Doesn't get spotted. Action X takes a swing. Misses. Doesn't know where he is. He will in a second though. Now he don't. Now he knows. Gets the second reload in. Now he's out of there. He's running. Can't take a shot from that Action X. He just cannot cope against that kind of DPM. But he only needs to land one shot. He's getting shot at from something else a little bit wider. So driving into this dip wasn't actually the best idea. But then again, driving straight into the Action X probably wasn't either. That's who was shooting at him, the Progetto. Second shot misses. Progetto's still got his third shot in the canister, and it just hits his tracks and gets absorbed. So Av3rion gets an easy kill, finishes him off, drives away victoriously. He's reset the cap. He's put their highest tank, the Carnivon, in absolute devastation. One shot kill. He's found this KV2 all alone. He's also put down the Progetto. And this KV2 is tracked in the swamp, can't move, finishes him off too. I mean, everything has just gone right from here on out. Well, the M6 has completely flanked him. This is a big problem, but the first shot misses. Now he needs to use his maneuverability, get around him. There's the second shot, it bounces. That's incredible. Gotta watch that gun depression. And finishes him off easily. Well, you may have some pretty good DPM, Mr. M6, but I got some maneuverability that you've never seen before. There's not going to be anyone back here, but I think what he's looking for is the AT7. The AT7 hasn't been spotted in quite a long time. Oh no! Whoa! Whoa! Oh, now he's driving backwards. Or is he? You can hardly tell sometimes. I'm pretty sure he's driving. No, he's driving forwards. Yeah, he's driving forwards. So almost lost it all, but quick recovery. Back on his feet. He's up to 9 kills, 5,800 damage. Got to play the vision game now. Stay as far away from as possible from these guys as you can. It's got quite nice view range for such a low view range tank. Silence as we await the move. Who'll flinch first? Will it be Av3rion? Or will it be the enemy AT7 and Khmelevsky? There's the AT7. Probably was out of view range. Doesn't matter anymore. Can't see where he's aiming. He's not aiming anywhere. In fact, I think he's completely DC'd. He's not tracked. Nothing. This is risky, standing still like this. He's going to try and keep him tracked. Action X could be anywhere. Whatever he does, he needs to do this quick. Take this AT7 out of the game as quickly as possible. There we go, the AT7 just woke up. You saw his gun move. One more, one more. That's all it needs. There we go, there's 10 kills. There's his pulls. Now he's going to drive away. Get out of there. Reloads his clip. Only 4 shots remaining. There's the Action X. Can he land it? Oh, he bounces. Went too high. Hit the top plate. Second one also does, and hits the top plate. Oh no, he has to get out of there. The average damage of that gun could kill him. If it rolls high. I think it's a 230. 230 is the average damage of that gun. He's got 243 HP. Oh, another shot. Just misses. The speed of this tank working wonders. Now what does he do? Does he try and find distance, or does he just go ham? He's going to look for distance. He's got the advantage. No need to panic. Timer doesn't matter. No one can win by capping right now. I mean, they can, but that's definitely not on the table. Alright, so he's not going to play the vision game. He's going to play the mobility game. Come around from a completely different angle. Right around the back of this hill. He'll never see that coming. This is a great move by Av3rionP. He's going to use the bushes. He sees him. The Action X doesn't see him. Make it count. And he bloody well does. Excellent way to finish off the game. Puts an extra shot into him to make for good measure. And that was just an incredible way to finish that game. 11 kills. We've got to see the end plates to this. What an absolutely outstanding game in the EBR 75. Look at all these medals. So he got the ace. Definitely, of course he got the ace. He got a Pescucci's medal for killing 2 enemy SPGs. Kolobanov's medal, the medal that everyone wants. Pool's medal, Defender, High Caliber, and obviously the Top Gun. He did 7,200 damage in an EBR. That is incredible. 2,088 base experience with 11 kills. The person who came close on the enemy team was the Progetto, the guy who whiffed 2 shells. Well, he whiffed. He whiffed 2 shells. He whiffed 1 shell, hit him with another, and hit him in the tracks with the third, which would have ended the game right there and then. So unfortunately, that shot put Av3rion in this position, and he not only took it, he grasped it and went with it, and got an outstanding result. So unfortunately, he wasn't running premium, so only earned 131,000 credits, which still, with premium, is a good amount. If he had premium, he would have made 224,000. That's incredible. And yeah, he fired 56 shots in this game. It's just, well, congratulations, Av3rion. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. That's my only downfall there. I think it's quite a strange one, but that's the best game I've seen in this tank. And congratulations to you. And this has been Light Tank Wednesday, and I'll see you next week for some more action, comrades. Till then, catches.